Every Target store is closing. The retail recession returns. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from news.com.au, which is discussing the fact that, well, every Target shop is going to close down and many will change over to Kmart or K-Hubs. We'll have to see what K-Hubs are. Now, well, it looks like we don't have room for two brands anymore in Australia with Target and Kmart. There were some slight differences, but generally it's for home goods, apparel, clothing, pretty much all imported products. Fill the shelves. That's the way it is. So, Target stores across Australia will start to be converted into Kmart from the start of this year. These are the ones changing. Now, I understand, didn't they just pile a whole lot of money into some of these refurbishments? No, there you go. More than 50 Target stores are expected to be closed over the coming months, while dozens will be converted into Kmart outlets in a major retail shakeup. News of the shrinking Target estate broke last year after sales slumped by 67 million, but many of the changes are happening in 2021. Now, are you a Target fan or a Kmart fan? I guess maybe I'm not the demo. I think I went there a couple of years ago to get some toys really cheap. And here's a funny one. I needed to print some A3 drawings. We would run out, so I went to Officeworks. I couldn't get any. They had none, no A3 paper. And so then I rushed to Target, I rushed to Kmart, everywhere at the local shopping center. I ended up having to go to a news agency and paying a premium for the privilege of doing it. So they didn't have anything I wanted there either. And they don't have computer game sections anymore. I guess I'm just showing my age. You don't really buy physical computer games anymore, do you? Around 55 Targets will be converted around Australia into Kmart stores or K-Hubs. Smaller neighborhood stores that stock products across kids, home, and clothing. It comes after 16 Target outlets already went through transformations into Kmarts in 2020. 8 Target stores permanently closed last year, including Campbelltown, Meadow Springs in WA, Pasadena in South Australia, but there are more than 52 outlets expected to be shuttered in 2021. Now, Kmart or Target, are they anchor tenants? Yeah, I guess they would be. They're large footprints and they would draw people to them. In shopping centers, you've got the big anchor tenants. They're the draw cards. Like they will draw people there every week for your weekly shop. And I guess Kmart, you'll be going there for specific things, for stuff you could buy online, to be quite honest. So yeah. The biggest issue is if you have these shops being abandoned. So fortunately, they're converting them over to Kmart, so they're rebranding them. So these retail shopping centers are not going to lose those anchor tenancies because it's all the little ones, the little boutique shops all around, which generally pay a pretty high rent. And if ever you sign one of these retail leases, you've got to jump through so many of these hoops. They're the ones I feel sorry for, not the big guys. With closures and conversions, almost half of Target's 284 odd Australian stores are expected to disappear. Well, you can't say that's not going to have a hit on employment. There are going to be people that are going to lose their jobs through this. Guaranteed. They may try and redeploy people to other shops, but it's not going to work out 100%. And these are low-level, low-skilled retail jobs in these positions generally. They're starter jobs for a lot of people. While the Target's physical footprint will shrink, the business would still be available 24 hours a day, it announced in a business update. We'll be increasing our digital capabilities so that we can continue to meet growing demand in this space, it said. Well, see, this is the thing. They haven't really kept up with the likes of Amazon and some of these others. It'd be good to see some competition there. It'd be good if they could provide an opportunity for people to on-sell. You know, you can have your product in a K-Hub and you can sell it online and sell it in their shops. Because the problem with Amazon is if you get a good product on there, they see all the data and then they'll copy your product and do a cheaper version of it. They're not the good guys. They give opportunities. But you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, guys. West Farmers, which owns both Target and Kmart, said the move was necessary to improve the commercial viability of the business. The actions announced reflect our continued focus on investing in Kmart, a business with a compelling customer offer and strong competitive advantages, while also improving the viability of Target by addressing some of its structural challenges to simplify the business model, Westfarmers Managing Director Rob Scott said last year. I mean, the businesses are so similar. My understanding is the Target range meant to be a little bit better than the Kmart range. I can't tell. When I go in there, I just see overpriced crap brought from China. I can go on AliExpress and see the same thing significantly cheaper. So that's probably why I'm not the demo to go in there. I guess, you know. So maybe this is showing you just a continuing decline in this sector, or just a consolidation. It's going to shift and it's going to change. I think there will still always be people who just want to go shopping. Sometimes, like me, I needed my A3 paper then and there. I could have ordered it. I could have got it cheaper. I could have got it delivered. But nope, I needed it then. So I'll go out there and get it. Or sometimes you want the experience. You want the social experience. That's why a lot of these shopping centers are starting to look at a more experiential approach to their design and their refurbishments. You'll see they've got like swimming areas, or they've got all these dining areas, or these relaxation areas that they're adding value to it. Sadly, they're often, well, cannibalizing market share from their own food court to create these new precincts, but that's another topic. They're trying to generate another reason for you to attend. The company also confirmed that the decision would significantly impact staff. Well, there you go, exactly. It said all team members in Target stores scheduled for conversion to Kmart would receive an offer of employment from Kmart, while those from closing stores would be given consideration for new roles. Well, yeah, they're being fired. Everyone, this is what happens when you shut down half your stores. Target confirmed 52 stores across all states and territories, except the Northern Territory. So we can see here. Let's have a look. There you go, Queensland. All of them. Victoria. I will link to this article if you want to find out to make sure your shop is closing, if you're going to miss your Target or prefer your Kmart. And I mean, the sad thing is people are going to lose their jobs, everyone, but we are in a recession. This is going to happen more and more. What do you all think? We'll see what happens. There are going to be some that are gone. What will happen to those empty spaces now? We're not quite at the same level as America with regards to our shopping centers, because whenever I talk about these type of things, people will mention the empty shops in America, the abandoned malls. Now, here, if you have a look at just our square meters of GLA, gross lettable area, per 100 people, you can see we're third in the world. We're 106. So we still get over 1 square meter of shopping area per person in this country, where America gets 215 square meters per 100 people. So they get a nice generous 2.1 meters, whereas Canada gets 156. So we are right up there with retail floor area compared to other countries. We're in the top 3, guys. But I still don't think we're as crazy as the States. They're more than, well, they're 2.5 times what we have per 100 people. They love their shopping centers. I've done some videos where I've gone through and looked at shopping centers where they've hidden the shops. You can tell when you're walking around. I'll link to that video in a card above, where they've built a fake wall to hide it, or they've converted it to a little book borrowing place. One of the most interesting ones is down at Logan, where they actually converted an old shopping center into a church. So the Woolworths or Coles that was in there is now a church, and there's some other tenancies there. People have bought the actual tenancy. Some people are running their offices there. So that seems quite interesting. That could be, I guess, an anchor tenant, but mainly really for 1 day a week. So it's not going to be enough for people to survive there long term. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Are you a Target fan, or are you a Kmart fan? Or are you like me and you see all of these things that cost way more than they really should and just don't want to spend anything? As always, guys, Take care. If you're a fan of the channel and want to support us, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.